Hey, Professor. Hey, John, take a seat. So I missed last week's class about informed consent, and I was wondering if you could fill me in.
Yeah, tell me what you already know.
Well, nothing really.
That's all right. Well, research-informed consent is the process by which a potential research participant voluntarily agrees to participate in a study after achieving an understanding of what is involved. Does that make more sense?
No, not really.
That's all right. In a research study, the researcher should give the potential participant enough information for them to make an informed decision on if they want to participate or not.
So it's kind of like when you update your phone, but it's just a lot of legal jargon, so you just click I agree anyway.
No. Informed consent is not like that. It's crucial that every participant understands the risks that are involved before they agree to be in a study.
Got it. So informed consent is not like updating my phone.
Correct. Informed consent, according to the Belmont Report, allows people to determine what shall and shall not happen to them. Do you remember when we talked about the Belmont Report in class?
Yeah. But could you remind me?
The Belmont Report, written in 1979, is one of the guiding documents used in human subject research. It outlines basic ethical principles that should be followed before, during, and after conducting research.
Okay, but why do we even need to outline this stuff? Why don't we just let them do it themselves?
There needs to be rules for researchers to follow. We want to make sure that informed consent is standardized and that all participants understand the process. Most researchers are beneficent in their methods, but they're humans and can make mistakes.
Okay, well, let's say I'm a researcher, and I just really don't have time to stick around while the participant is reading through the study. Can I just let them read it while I walk out?
The informed consent process should involve a discussion. The researcher needs to be there physically or virtually to have that discussion.
All right, well, what if I really need this participant and they just keep telling me they're not interested? Is there any way I can slide them some extra cash so that they, are guaranteed to participate? Or maybe I could bring my associates with me, Brock and Gunner, and maybe they could, make them agree to participate, if you know what I mean.
No. You are not allowed to bribe, threaten, or even guarantee benefits. All of those would be considered unethical.
Okay, I guess. No bribes.
You also need to make sure that the participant is able to provide consent. A participant cannot consent if they are incapacitated or have voluntarily waived the right to consent. In that case, you would need a legal guardian to consent for them.
Okay, what else?
It's important to make sure that the participant understands the informed consent process. Typically, informed consent forms are written at a 6th grade reading level. Remember, you may understand the science behind it, but many other people won't.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But this sounds like a long process. Is there any way I could do this in a big group setting to save time?
Okay, so for those of you here for the using ice cream as cryotherapy study, we're going over your informed consent process after I talk to everyone who's here for the can roller coasters dislodge kidney stone study. Well, we need to be careful here. If the informed consent process involves sensitive or embarrassing topics, then those discussions should be held in private. You need to make sure that nobody but the essential people are in the room when conducting an informed consent process.
This seems like a lot to keep track of. How can I make sure that I do everything correctly?
GVSU has templates that you can follow based on your study. Once you determine your level of review for your study, you'll be able to select the appropriate template from the website. Most templates will ask for information such as title of your study, purpose, risks, and procedures, as well as a statement that says participation is voluntary.
Okay, who do I go to if I have questions about my type of research? Or what if I have questions about the consent form requirements?
Just reach out to the Office of Research Compliance and Integrity. They'll be happy to answer your questions.